Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Throwing on first down, Higgins. And right away, he lost the football. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Looking to throw. Higgins. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. A nice little juke. A second fake. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Niners set up well. They take over first and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
In recent years, we've seen a lot of love for North Dakota State in the NFL draft. And Trey Lance is a great example of what the Bison are sending to the league each and every year. This guy looks like a franchise quarterback. He wants his opportunity to prove it to the rest of the league.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. And Lance going to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Throwing on second and 8. Lance. This will be caught at about the 6. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Lance to throw it. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Well, this defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? the pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
To throw again on 2nd down, Lance. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lance steps away to his left. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it. Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Well, the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Higgins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On the draw, here's Sanders. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
To throw on third down. Higgins. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chandler Jones. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 23 carries, 62 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in. Zone touchdown, San Francisco. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Got his man, it's London. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. 21-0 our score after 1. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Higgins. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On 1st and 10, Higgins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Looking to throw. Higgins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
On 2nd and 9, Lance. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Lance going to try and throw on third down here. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 24. The Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Higgins. That's caught over the middle by Fant. Touchdown! Noah Fant. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good...
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for the Niners. 59 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And Lance now to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
McCaffrey will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Operating from the gun, Higgins. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Chandler Jones able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. To throw on second down, Higgins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. On third down, Higgins. Under pressure, and down he goes. Nick Bosa drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent. And they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Out route pass complete to Bellinger. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Lance again. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose, and the Seahawks have recovered. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Following the fumble recovery, Higgins. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Higgins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On first down, Higgins over the middle, caught by London. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. But trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First, the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following it.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Now Lance. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Throwing now is Lance. That's Samuel, caught left side. It'll be a gain of 5, headed second down. To throw, it's Lance. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Here's Lance. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will remain an 18-point lead. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. And a solid run down inside the 30. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Higgins over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Operating from the gun, Higgins. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Back to throw again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They run with Sanders off the option, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Higgins looking end zone, but it's incomplete. On 4th down, Higgins. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. He's got Bellinger. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, 1st down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
A handoff. McCaffrey running right. Milton Williams there on the tackle. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Operating from the gun. Higgins got London on a slant. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like to call out 3rd and them, too. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them quick. A little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Running right, here's Sanders. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chandler Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lance. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. And Lance will try again on 2nd down. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Lance buying time to his left. And that one not going to have enough height on it. Down around his feet, it's incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. To throw on 2nd down, Higgins got a man. It's London. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Higgins. And his throw is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a give right side McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Working from the gun. Lance being chased out left. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. The carry here for the big tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Operating from the gun, Higgins. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Higgins. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 55 rushing yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for San Francisco, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.